Chicago, Paris, still keeping strong.
Yeah, Classic made a tremendous play. Going around that water side, going to money, trying to pick up a 2Bs, forces his player to spawn at basketball, and the opposite players from OpTic to spawn towards raid, but they just did a great job of just holding this from the front, eventually clearing out the players in the back. They're going to hold a full 60.
It off. Great for the Legion. Ends up going in the opposite direction, and really it's all because of this play from Envoy, the major flank to clear out Ring. We can talk about the number of different highlight plays that Envoy has throughout this season. And
the woes on the other side of it continue for Ultra.
Just that round 3 to me. That defensive hold by OpTic was so well done by the entire team. And yeah, Toronto Ultra a little staggered, couldn't get the key kills, could never just get like on the point. Tiki bar control by OpTic was fantastic.
Even though they were down 70 points, everybody was locked in. There was nobody making any whiny, diny call-outs. Everything was just nice and clean, and you can tell that they're starting to fight back into this game. It all started with the end of that P5. They forced all of the players from LAG to spawn towards that back tank. Once it's returned back towards that P1, they had them spawning all the way at P3 and held the spawns.
Realized this lane is somewhat open. Here comes the push onto the bomb. Formal able to escape with 15 HP. Here comes the dive in from the Gorillas. The nade's going to try to make them a little bit weak, but Envoy doesn't care. That's going to be 2.
Just comes down to Dashy causing so much mayhem on that street side. He forced that player in assault to just mainly focus on him. Had a lot of players from LAG wrap back off that A site. And with all the noise that they were making, they just flooded towards it, kill Apathy, and then eventually the numbers work in their favor. But that was great plays by Dashy, man. For LAG, now they're finally able to pick up some time. But as I say that, Formal with a big kill, Envoy with the second. Gonna hit that 190 point mark. Only needs 60 points away from closing out this map and closing out the series. Envoy making plays.
Envoy, Scump, both inside. Only 5 more points to close out this match.
I mean, think about the difference. You scored 170 on the first rotation if you're OpTic. That time, only 70. So much better.
Or sort of inside that B site.
Well, Joe, everybody's here. It's about to get chaotic. Envoy, peekaboo, takes down 2. Can they trade it out? Dashy trying to do it. Dashy takes down both, and Envoy and Dashy. Well, site control, Plank going down for Shotzi, as it'll be 3 members of OpTic now on the retake.
Actually planted for the backside. Planted for the backside, and they get aggressive. They think there's a lot of focus towards the middle of the map, but there isn't. It's all on them. Envoy with 3.
Give the man the ace. Give the man the ace to close it out. There it is, Envoy with all 4.
Semtex trying to remove him. That's going to be 2 down. Here comes Envoy with another great play. Trying to take down 3. Is he going to be able to get the 4?
King decides to hop inside of the kitchen. Unfortunately, he gets met as Envoy is there to set up.
It's a round victory.
It's we've talked about some of the hero plays that they have had on offense. Not only has Hoop been just so important stats-wise, he makes the game so difficult for their opponents.
That is no longer a conversation, but the best play here from Envoy is he is just lurking around apartment, making plays. Ow. Oh, no. Oh, no.
More work to do. You only have 40 seconds left. Envoy finally comes on out. He finds his first kill of the round. They knew that he was working the flank. Only having to deal with 3 players. Shots. He's trying to get money control. Nice headshots. Scump knows he's weak. Where's the challenge? It's right there. Envoy through the middle of the map, playing his life so well. At this point, what do you do if you're Dallas?
Well, that's the problem. Like, if you want to go B, I get it. You get B. We saw it like Black Ops 4 control. You go for the harder site first.
That timing shots. If he was there a second earlier, he has an opportunity to find it. Envoy knows he's got another one to deal with. He wins it again. Back at the old, though. OpTic gonna regain, gonna get some scrap time. He's trying to hang on. He's trying to hang on to the spawns in this position. 2 members from Empire hold on. Or sorry, spawn out. 7 in a row. Artillery earned by Envoy.
Oh
He's able to get 3 on the rotation. He gets them hill control. What a swing by Envoy for OpTic.
Envoy, the playmaker, the machine, just getting it done. Is that the moment? Now we're OpTic, bring it back. The streaks ready and waiting. Everything seems to be working.
Get 1. 30 seconds-ish remaining on this hard point now. We've still got Thieves with a slight lead for the time being. Envoy, the lone member now of OpTic, here alive on the point. And you know what? A little
by New York just days after you did the same thing to them. Right now, playing control. Well, Envoy responsible for it. Dashy gets the 3rd. You get 3 players on the point. They are stacking straight away. And frankly, for New York, I don't know how much time they had. They got to fly.
It's exactly what we saw previously. The nade comes through. It's not going to be enough. Envoy shrugs it off. Progress to B, first tick. But I like this. Out they go. The streaks are landing, but again, it's just to push them off the point. That's going to allow NYSL to move on up. And here they come. Diamond Con right into Envoy. Kill number 4 in a row. Nades up over the top. A seam lands on top of that one. Envoy, kill number 5 in a row. And now he's going to keep pushing. Kill number 6 just before going.
Rotations, basically a tie game as we now transition over to our game field feature player.
Yeah, of course it was Envoy, right? He's the one that sets up the pinch through. Laundry to take down 2, gets them inside ring control. The push through driveway gets shut down by him. He's on a 4 spree. He's earning that time. He's repositioning. Florida right now, they're kind of in a 2-2 split right now. They're trying to get spawns for next. They don't want to give up all this time for free, though. Here comes Neptune. He's going to be the first one up. Envoy deals with him. Has a trophy on himself. He gets number 6 in a row.
Now trying to bring it back in this 2 versus 3. 20 seconds to go. Envoy just got, I thought, horrific timing, but he gets the kill. Skies fall slacked. Another 1 versus 2. They do it again. 15 seconds to go. Puts it into a 1 versus 1. On it.
I mean, he just got to wait till 7.5. I mean, that kill was around 12. Yeah, he just waits. He takes his time. Envoy knows the time. I mean, OpTic does spawn up, find 2 kills. They're going to get right back on it. Maybe find these last 20 seconds. Maybe only be down 40. We head into it. It was looking a lot worse, but what was the difference maker there? It was Scump. Scump got inside bank. Remember when we were on Envoy, he was trying to get into bank to watch that door, but he backed on up. That gave Dallas so much room to work with by the bus, and we don't have that bus position. It can be difficult to hold that hill. So they make the adjustment. They rotate a little bit earlier. They get in that position. Now down around 50 points. We head back to our first hill.
See if OpTic make the improvements here. Specifically, getting set up for that second hard point. Prim he's a snail. He's a snake.
I think they know where he is.
He's a dead snake. Envoy on 5 in a row. Close to earning himself some streaks. Slide out. Chow's there.
Now you kind of have a 1v1 on the opposite side as well. Envoy is in ring. Illy is there. You also have Crim there. Can Envoy get the first blood? And he does. And what's the call off this? Do they try and rotate? Envoy is doing it by himself.
How does he come out of that with both kills? Like, you look at the minimap and you think Envoy is going to get pinned by the 2 players ringside, but he gets both. Huge from Envoy. 3 versus 3 now. Time dwindling. 10 seconds to go. Prim in from behind. Shots everywhere, but on to formal. Envoy gets out.
Behind. Envoy's behind, though.
He's always behind.
Of course it's Envoy. Yep.
He's always behind him.
He's flying.
Superman! He does it all!
To try to break on in, you see constant flips inside of that feed as it's Envoy finds a quick that mansion side. It's nothing really granting at the moment, but it's Envoy making the plays on the flank, trying to keep OpTic alive with a minute on the clock.
Yeah, and Envoy's doing such a great job at this basketball court. He's going to spawn 2 players out towards back laundry. So that is 1 player that he has to really worry about on gun.
I mean, he's having a solid game, but map 1 wasn't strong. And where has been his strength since he's been on this squad? It's been in search and destroy. And I think,
again, utilizing that man count to their favor, as Envoy wins a big one toward the flank, because if not, it would give Seattle a great push here on the flank. And Envoy has to go for the push, and he takes down Gunless. Octane on the other end, shut down by the Diamante, and back and forth we.
We're going to have to go Envoy. He's lurking, able to find the first, the snap onto the second, able to connect with the 74U. You have 1 player still lurking in Priesta, but accuracy with the Krig. It's Envoy who finds 2.
Mid to B push. Envoy finding himself on the flank. Makes Shawnee quick work, and there goes another. And how about 3 out of Envoy?
As they go big in the final seconds.
Yeah, this is that play right at the end. I mean, you see Formal trying to get an angle. But the 2 players from Seattle do a really...
But it's Envoy on the flank. That seals the deal.
Yeah, Silly just got some horrible COD timing right there. He was playing for the mid-map.
Envoy with the first. Trophy will keep accuracy up. Rotation across. It's Envoy again as he takes down 3. Can he get the ace? Priesta, terrified, just laying all by himself in the stairwell.
Trying to
Fly
find
on
anything. Yeah.
Envoy for the ace. Envoy for the ace. And there it is.
Well, even Express, right? I mean, that's the guy they went after
He's the guy.
time and time again.
He's the guy. You trust him. You trust him to play his spots and stay alive.
Ooh, that's a good nade.
Yeah, Envoy's just being greeted by tacticals and nades wherever he is. Standy, though, top Eskies, not checked. Scump, though, that's a massive trade. I thought he was going to get
The nade hits
both.
Priesta, too. The nade hit Priesta before the trophy went down, I think.
Well, it just sneaks on through and allows Envoy to get in, takes the next chow.
By how commonly we see those in controls. OpTic just really looking to build up as many lives as they can, and that'll be a good one. But really, I think so far from eStudy, it was just kind of the early hits over at Waterside, just not really able to get a whole lot, and they just kind of continued with this, right? It was a matter of not really wanting a quick 2 down. Envoy trying to make the sneaky play, looking for the angle, decides to dip on in, finds the first and turns on the second.
I was like, is he going to run right by him? Now he finds him in the corner as they try to rally across towards mid-map. The next hit coming in from Surge, but
They have to try to contest. And not for too much time, but they've got to make a push. Who does it come down to? Who can make the play? Again, you're staring at that scoreboard and things are starting to get dicey. Envoy is able to find one, but quickly has to back up toward the bar. Paul X and Shawnee able to put in the work. That's going to be 2. Again, the clock maybe continuing to be a factor. Regardless of where we are, the Ravens have constant enemies to face off against as one falls in there from Envoy. On the 5 spree for him, only 5 seconds left, and here comes the flank for good measure.
he's going to drop. You've got a 4-on-3 for a second here. Venom will spawn safe, but there's a timing where you can fly through. Scump and Envoy, they'll find the openers. Trophy not going to work. Actually, will stop his healing for a second. Kenny will get dropped. One more playing deep. He gets picked up by Scump, and there is a big break.
And what's the difference in that break? They had plane control, so right from that first hill, they fight on back to get some scrap time, and then they put the pressure on LA Thieves. They get the opening kill, where last time through on that first rotation, it was all about LA Thieves spawning OpTic so far out. We're about to have a lead change come into play. Envoy's on 5 in a row, 24-16, and he has been so good in hardpoint through positions. They were trying to find some spawn kills or OpTic members jumping out of wood. Instead, they found Envoy on 1. But Envoy's still alive. And as our game field featured player, what a play by him. We call him the playmaker, and that is why. He plays his life. He wins the gunfight. The stick comes in. What it was a horrible start for OpTic turns into a, you're okay. You have spawns once again for second.
Yeah, you were talking, gas up Surge, talk about the flip. Well, not with Envoy still there. I mean, you love him just staying alive in that spot. The fact he gets 2 kills, now 3, a 4-1 start is great. Now, 1 just spawned all the way in the back. That's going to be gunless. They're going to have to deal with him. So on Envoy, the game field featured player again to go big, and he does just that. Now, 4 in a row, in early control of our next hard point, just around a tie game.
Ultra with a slow wrap. Envoy may be able to hit the pinch here. Again, it just depends on who looks left, who looks right, and Envoy, oh no, they're in his mouth right now. He can taste it. 2-piece coming his way. That is massive out of Envoy. Brilliant timing.
It's going to be Envoy on to this point. He's going to try to rotate, try to take down Hydra, and they're still trying to fight for map control. The good thing is OpTic do have that plane control right now. They can just maneuver, just wait for kills to eventually come in sync. And Envoy, he's just not missing, man. That's going to be another 2 down. This might be the opportunity for OpTic to hop this.
Oh my goodness, Envoy. Just a great shot to the bottom side of the plane, and now he takes plane for himself as he's hitting beams. Takes the head clean off of Asim. As that should surely set up OpTic to be in a good position to get some more time here at that B control point, and the streak only lives on.
Well, what a play from Envoy. Just into bricks he goes. He's able to take down 2. The first push from Empire is shut down. As Envoy's just been trying to find that consistency. He's tweeted about it like he just feels like he's frying or getting fried. There's been no in between. Right now, he is the fryer. 4 in a row. Now, for Envoy, we'll see how far he can push this out. Maybe an easy one here, but can't get away after the 5th.
As soon as he wants to peek, but Krim, he gets aggressive. He's going to get blooded. You have the push-up now behind that on the bomb. Scump's going to get there. Shotzi's going to fly on through. He finds the timing. Shotzi is dominating inside the plane.
1v2 now for Envoy. 1v1 now for Envoy.
Back just to go and stack point. It's like, yes, the improvements from stage 1, of course. They have been doing a much better job as of recent, really, over the past, I don't know, 2.5 months. So used to it now that is clean work.
Classic spot to be in for Ultra on the close left corner. Will Dashi check it? Shoulders are out. Trying to let Formal deal the damage. Envoy though, once again, the flank of a lifetime. Insight though finds 2 more. Unable to get the 3rd. That is unbelievable stuff as now